All right, y'all. DJ Media in the spot, man. Y'all see we got some tools out. Bing, bing. Little new car. Oh, is that the wheel for the new V? Oh, Lord. Yes, it's an act, bro. Yes, it's an act. We're back to our roots. But, what are we doing today? We're changing some brake pads. We're also going to be painting, me can't speak. We're going to be painting the caliper as well and doing an oil change. And no, I'm not leaking oil. No, this is AC. So, let me show y'all, if y'all don't know already, how to do it. If I get frustrated, y'all see me get frustrated. But it's okay, we're not getting frustrated. We're trying not to. We're going to change this brake pads, first step. And we're going to do it on this whole side. And then after that, we're going to do the other side. And then after that, we're going to get to the paint. And then after that, we'll be finally done. And hopefully the motor will be cooled down a little bit because this bitch runs hot, nigga. But let's start. So we got one bolt here. We always take off one bolt. Then there's another down low. And after you get these two off, then the caliper should just kind of pry off. And once we get that, then I'll show you. So let's get to it. All right, so right now we're just cracking the nuts loose. We just cracked this one. I'm gonna show y'all me doing this one as well. I have the socket wrench on there now. So what I do to crack these loose, it works for me. See, stiff, kind of just, then you got it. Then it's loose. So now I'm gonna take off these bolts. Once these bolts are off, we can get the caliper pried down. And then once we get the caliper pried down, we could begin our pad installation process, swap process. Any process you want to call it, it's just a process, you understand? It's a process. So see, now, oh shit, we got the oogie joogie. If your girlfriend look like this, bro, do not go inside of her, nigga. But yeah, so we got this motherfucker. And by the way, wear gloves, y'all. I might have my glove right here, but I had to take it off, but okay. Now y'all see this caliper is loose. So what I'm gonna do is get it off. Once I get it off, y'all see the rest. So let me put you out somewhere so we could continue this process. We kind of like shimmy it. Boom, comes off. And I knew it. Yes, I have dual piston on this car, bro. Yee! Dual piston, more stopping power, y'all. Never. Okay, so once you get it off, I'm gonna try to put it somewhere where it won't be dangling because you have a brake line. And of course, your brake line has fluid in it, right? So, if you don't want the fluid to get fucked up, or if you don't want to crack that line, don't ever let the line hang. So boom, we have one pad right here. This pad is great. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just doing it just because I want to. But we have a great pad right here. I'm not sure of the company, but can I tell you they stopped? Yes. They've been putting me, yeah, you know what I mean? Because we drive our cars, y'all. So boom. And if you want to change these steel plates for where the pads sit in, you definitely can. I personally don't every time if they're still clean. Like these are still very clean, so I'm not going to. But, oh, this one's actually good. This one was going down, as y'all can see. This one was starting to go down. So we're going to get there eventually. So now I'm going to grab the new pads, show y'all the new pads. And we're going to put the new pad in. I'm going to show you what I do to lubricate them, where I lubricate them. And that's it. We'll be done with the front passenger side. After front passenger, we're gonna go to the rear passenger. All right, y'all, so now we have the Akibonos. One of the best pads. Why the fuck did I go to that side? One of the best pads to get for your car. So, I think these are the rears. Let's see. Our front wheel drive, yeah. We did. I just told y'all, man, we got another fucking Honda. Another Acura. Same thing. But, dual piston. Oh, we got our fronts opened up now, so let's see. Let's confirm if these are the fronts. The best way to confirm that I use, and this is not gonna work for everybody, but this works for me, just compare. Like you guys had compare and contrast back in elementary school. They taught you guys how to compare and contrast. So it's the same way. You compare and contrast. So we're gonna compare the old front to the new front. So let's see. Let me take these out the pack and we'll see. So as y'all can see, right? This is our new, this is our old. Does anything look different? Do the mounting points look different? No, everything is exactly the same. As you can see, the only thing that's different is the amount of brake we have. So let's compare. Oh, I'm bugging. I said these had life? Bro. Sheesh. Yeah, it was getting down there. It was perfect though, because when you guys buy a new car, I think the best thing that you should do is probably change your brakes But of course, always change your oil. Do your oil. If it's manual transmission, do a transmission flush. Even if the person said they did, do a transmission flush. And oil along with brakes if you can. And you should be fine. The car should be good after that. Spark plugs and coil packs if you want to, but I don't need to do that because I have my service records. But besides that, we're changing these pads and these shits are going. So let's put these new Akebonos in. I'm gonna be using Permatex. This is my lubricant I've always used, nice and purple, and it kind of smells like glue. If y'all like glue, try not to eat it, but yeah, we're gonna be using the Permatex. I'm gonna apply some right here, and I just kind of like play with it in the back a little bit. Probably put a little bit right here as well, and we'll call it a day. Don't forget, put your gloves on, y'all. Okay, so now we got our gloves on. This one is going in the rear, I believe. This one, it goes in the front facing. You could always tell which one goes where based off of the position that it kind of sits in. I could put this one in the front, but I believe it would be hitting the wheel at some point. And this is also, I believe, I keep saying I believe so much, but this is to let you know when your brake is down. Like that sound that you guys hear when the brakes are really low is a result of this. This lets you know that the brakes are low. You never want to let your brakes get to that. So this goes in the front, this goes in the rear. So let's apply some lubricant and let's get to it. All right, guys, now we're taking our second. We're gonna be putting the lubricant. I'll show you. Right there, right there. With your finger, I spread like this. Everybody does it different. This is just how I like to do mine, and it works for me. Just don't get it on the actual pad because that's going to be coming in contact. You need friction there, and it's gonna be going like this. You see, like that. So let me get back there and we'll get it in. The next step in this, okay. So as you guys, I'm gonna show you guys. As you guys may see, the pistons are popped out. So we gotta push the piston back in. So what we're gonna do is take an old brake pad, put it up on the pistons and get a C-clamp. And we're gonna push it back in. All right, y'all. We got the caliper right here. I put my brake pad on like so. I get my C-clamp, find a nice mounting point for it. And what you're gonna do is press in like you did in woodshop class. Keep pressing and you're gonna see the piston's gonna start to go in its socket, well, its place. And I'm doing this one side by side, not because, oh shit. Not because I wanted to do it this way, but that's because I had to do it this way. Because of how, I could have done it in the middle. No, not really, I'm lying. Okay, now we're gonna go to the next side. So one piston is in, as y'all saw. And if you guys have a single piston system, it'll just be directly in the middle. It's gonna go in, that's it. Being that I have a dual piston system, I have to do it for 2 pistons. When we get to the rear, you guys will see it's a lot more like what a regular brake system looks like. Dual piston is more power, so being that this car has a bigger motor than average, it's dual piston. So now the pistons are in. That's it. Once your pistons are in like this, you guys can reinstall your brake, no problem. It won't be a bitch to slide in, as you'll see right here. All right. Oh shit. I'm just being stupid, y'all. Don't think this is being, you know, it's not really hard. I'm just being stupid. And boom, that's it. Now, if we didn't compress that piston, it would have been a motherfucker to slide in because these new brake pads are so thick. So being that you have a thick girl, it's hard to get your shit in. You understand? You need to have a lot more yang to get with that play. So being that I have the yang to play with that, I could do it. So y'all stay tuned. We're gonna install this brake pad back, the caliper back, dumbass. And I'll get to the rear and show y'all the rear. All right, y'all, and being that we just finished this one, we might as well go ahead and do this now. Get some primer, whatever primer works. Get a trash bag. Literally, just put the trash bag over. It's not like, there's no crazy way to make it hold. Kind of slide these ends under right here, and you'll be good. It's masked off, your rotor's masked off. So take your primer, add a little bit. All right, and this is our first coat of primer. After this, we're gonna add one more coat. I only need to do like 2 coats max, really, for brake pads. 2 coats. Make sure you get yourself some high heat paint, because if you get regular paint, you're going to kill yourself. You need high heat paint. Engine paint works perfectly fine. Engines and pads get hot. You need high motherfucking heat paint, like I just said the fucking 3rd time. Because some of y'all be out here trying to just be cheap or just get whatever your store has. Stop getting what just your store has. Get high heat paint. We're gonna be using some nice red to match my paddle shifters. We're gonna spray it after the 2nd coat of primer. So let's go to the back. Let's do the rear brake pad, and then we'll come back up here and finish this, and I'll show you everything. All right, guys, so we are onto the rear. Same thing, 1 bolt here, 1 bolt down low. Get them loose, and you'll be fine. For me, for a majority, it should be a 14 in the front. Mine was actually, I believe, a 17 or 18, 17 in the front. This rear is a 12, or yeah, 12. So now we're gonna crack these 2 loose, and it's the same process. And also notice how small it is. So this is what most brakes look like on a lot of the cars that are out there now, which is nothing wrong. These are regular brakes, they work, they stop, that's exactly what you need. So if you ever want to refer to how to change a single piston, you could use this as well, or you could use what I did for the front. So we're gonna do this now. I'm gonna show you guys me breaking them loose. I'm gonna take them out. Alright, y'all, so now we finally got the pad off. So now that the pad is off, we're gonna be putting our new pads in. And to get this bitch off, your best bet might be to hammer it or stick a pry bar in at the tip right here, and then try to pry it out this way. Or get the hammer, put the pry bar right here, hammer in the pry bar until it gets some space in there, and then it should start to break off. So now I'm gonna show you the installation process of the new pads, and that sums up this passenger side, and then we're gonna move on to the driver. 1 coat. Then I'll be adding our red. So now we're gonna go to the other side, jack it up, start doing the brake pads. All right, yeah. So now we're gonna apply some red. Only did 1 coat just because, smaller caliper. So boom. Nice hot red. Yeah, that's nice red. Sorry, that was hot out here. Popping. All right, y'all, so the calipers is done. Woo, brake change done, and oil change done. So, all right, y'all, so boom, calipers is finished, pads is finished, and the oil change is done. So let's go this way. All right, y'all, so pretty much I can't reveal the car yet, cause I want to do a proper car reveal. But I did, like I did tell you, I did get a new car. And I just saw a comment saying he hoped I got a V6. And you know who you are, bro. I'm gonna definitely tag you in this description. It is something V6 for sure. And I hope y'all like it, because I like it, and I think y'all would like it too. But to wrap up the video, we did the oil change, that was done. I know I said I would show y'all how to do the oil change, but I got so fucking I got hot, like the sun was out. It's not even out right now. But the sun was out crazy. As you can see, the sky looked beautiful. Oh my gosh. But the sun was out crazy, and I was burning up, you know, so I couldn't film. But all the oil change was literally just take down your filter. It was a 17, just like the caliper was. Once you get that down, drain, boom. Also take off your oil cap to release some pressure. Drain, swap out the filter, put a little bit of oil on the top of the filter. Y'all understand how to do that shit, man. I know we got some real mechanics on here, but if y'all ever need any help, don't hesitate to DM me. Everybody knows my DMs is free. I always respond to every DM that I literally get. Any inquiry I get, I always respond. I'm not someone that's a gatekeeper to information. I never mind sharing information. But love y'all, man. DJ Amir out of here, man. I'm about to go whip up the V real quick, you know, bust 100, and then I'm gonna cut back to the crib. So I'll talk to y'all later, man.